Yo, what's up, YouTube fam? What's going on? What's going on, man? We are back with another one. Sheesh, it's been a crazy 48 hours, man. Crazy weekend, as you guys can see right here. Behind crypto's ugly weekend, man. It has been ugly. So many people thought Bitcoin was going to go to 100,000 before the year is out. Some people still do. Me, on the other hand, I don't think so. I'm not so sure, man. So we're going to jump into it. You know, be getting hit up by a lot of people. Oh, as always, guys, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. And then most importantly, guys, in the description below, jump in my Telegram so you can get up-to-date information on what cryptocurrency pairs I'm looking at, what Forex pairs I'm looking at. You know, you get that jump, that head start, as opposed to just waiting for the new YouTube video to come out, right? But like I said, man, I'm going to be, you know, doing a lot more of these videos, trying to do it every, 3-4 days, pop them out and let you guys know what's going on in the markets. But as always, man, today we're going to talk about it. Is the market crashing, right? Is it time to sell all our cryptos? It's time to get out the market. Not just yet, guys. It all depends on where you're at. It all depends on where you invested, right? If you're a trader, then as a trader, you don't care, right? We buy and sell, we do both, right? But if you're an investor, right, it depends, right? It really depends. So let's jump into it, man. It's been ugly. The last 48 hours in these markets have been really ugly. So let's go to the market, man. First and foremost, Bitcoin. Last probably few hours, up 1%, but as we know, it's pretty down, right? It's pretty down. And not just Bitcoin, all across the board, man. If we look at, matter of fact, we look at all the top rankings, right? Ugly, like Bitcoin down, Ethereum up about 3%, but we know that took a hit as well. Solana's only up 2%, but overall it's down. I mean, everything is down. Cardano is down. Ripple is down, Polkadot is down, it's all down, all right? So let's look at the charts, all right, guys? And this is why I always tell you, this is the difference with my actual traders, my real traders, right? This is where we kind of have, the upper hand, as opposed to everybody that just kind of gives their opinion, looks at fundamentals and looks at news report and just, just think, right? Where we can actually look at the charts and pretty much understand what the market is trying to do. So let's go to Bitcoin over here and let's look at some of these pairs. All right. So Bitcoin on the weekly. All right. So I did state this, okay, that once Bitcoin broke 63,000, that they could be a major pullback, right? Remember, guys, all right, this was back in 2017, 2018. I forewarned the public that if you keep buying, right, you can get hit and be stuck with the bag, because what a lot of, especially the whales of the market, what a lot of them like to do, they like to push price up so much, especially right before the year ends, cash out, and then all the suckers who bought late into the market, boom. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, if you weren't at the beginning of this bull market, really since the beginning of this year, really last year, but at least this year, if you just got in within the last like 2 months, right, you're reaching, you're really reaching, right? Because this could happen. Look what happened in 2017. All right, Bitcoin rallied all year, 2017, from January 2017, rallied all year, and then got to December, right? And then right around December, January, and then boom, big pullback, right? That's why I always tell you guys, in the market, just basic understanding here, the market is always going to do this, right? It's going to make an impulse, a strong move in one direction, a correction. It's going to pull back. And then once you get that correction, then you'll get that continuation. So you never want to buy during an impulse. You never want to buy during a correction. You always want to wait for that correction. I mean, continuation. You never want to buy during an impulse. You never want to buy during continuation. Always wait for the pullback, guys. Always wait for that correction. So when this was happening in 2017, right, late 2017, I was telling everybody, guys, be careful, be careful. And I had so many people telling me, no, 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 no. Now, again, I know cryptocurrency is the future. I want to put that out there, right? Some people think I'm a pessimist and I just want the crypto market to crash. Guys, I'm invested too. Shoot, I want to make money just like you, but I want to do it smart, right? I want to be logical about this. I want to be rational about this. I don't want to just jump in anywhere, right? Like, why would I want to buy at the height of here? That's stupid. That's dumb, right? And then if you don't know nothing about the market, seeing a pullback, I mean, this went all the way up to about 18, 20,000 and then pulled all the way back down to about 3,300, right? You're gonna give yourself a heart attack. So many people lost so much money during this pullback here. And then, right, we had some life, right? 2018 was really rough. Then 2019 had a little bit of life. And then at the end of 2019, 2020, boom, right? 2020, 2021, you had your bull run. Then Bitcoin came back to life, all right? So you're basically getting a similar situation now, right? A similar situation now. So had this bull run again, guys, no matter what, that's just how the market works. It doesn't matter if you're in the cryptocurrency and the stocks and the Forex and the whatever. All right. The market is going to make strong moves in one direction. And if it keeps going in one direction for too long, guess what? That means the pullback is going to be that much bigger. Right. So believe it or not, I hate personally when I see markets just rally in one direction for a long period of time, especially in bull markets. When it just keeps going up, it keeps going up, it keeps going up, it keeps going up. That lets me know the crash is going to be just as big, right? What you want to see is you want to see gradual, like nice bull run, nice correction, and then a continuation. I would have liked to see a few more corrections in between here before we went up. Because when you go straight up like that, this is what happens. Boom. And then the public panics. And then everybody goes crazy. And then it gets hysterical. What should I do? Should I cash out? What's going on? And so on and so forth. So this is what I see taking place with Bitcoin. Yes. All right. So the good news is, yes, we're eventually going to go back on this bull run. We're eventually going to hit 100,000, 200,000, a million. But guys, that's long term. That's down the line. Okay. And again, as an investor, there's a difference between investing and trading. All right. So I'm both. But I know most of you guys out there, for all my crypto maniacs, right? You're investing in the market. So you guys are all hoping, all right, this is just a small pullback. I'm already seeing it on social media, Twitter, buy the dip, 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 right? You got to be careful when you're just buying the dip. You got to know where you're buying at. All right. So we're looking at the weekly chart over here. Price pulled back right to this nice zone area right here. All right. Which was expected. Boom. So this is what I see happening with Bitcoin. I see one more pullback. I would like to. Honestly, Bitcoin could just continue dropping. All right. There's a high probability, because it just made this move here, that price can come back and retest 30,000. Yes, that's just the reality. I know some of you guys are going to come in here. What I'm enjoying about covering crypto, especially on YouTube, I'm getting so many messages like, what? You're crazy. That's not going to happen. I've had people tell me literally when Bitcoin was at 64, 65, oh, Bitcoin's going to 100,000 before the year is out. And I'm like, no, it's not. I said, no, it's not. Yes. Do you see the market cap? There's no way it can make that type of pullback. There's no way it will come back to 40,000. And look where we're at, right? Look where we're at. Price came down to low 40, 41, 42,000. Look where we're at. So what I see in the market, and I knew this was going to happen, because if you see structure over here, right? Divergence. This is what we call divergence in the market. It's the same thing that happened over here. See, created that high, gave you divergence, broke out, retest, and then you got your drop, right? Created that high, gave you divergence, broke out, right? Only difference here, it didn't give us that retest. And that's what I see happening. I see price pulling back to about 2 areas here, right? Probably around here and right in here. So we can see price rally and come back to 57, potentially drop, or pull back to 62, right? Inside this imbalance zone, and then come back and drop. Now, if price happens to stay around here, okay? If price happens to stay around here, and again, price could just absolutely just floor. It doesn't have to pull back. It can just floor. But the next several weeks is really going to determine whether we're either going to retest this low, right? And come back to 57, or gas all the buyers up, make it seem like we're coming back, retest this high, and then from here, just do a crazy, crazy drop. All right. Both options are possible. I'm just saying it's on the table. In order for me to get, you know, bullish again with this market, price would have to break that 68, 69 high, that previous high, just like it did over here. But every time it creates a new high, remember, boom, there's going to be a major pullback, right? So some people actually messaged me this morning and said, hey, I got Bitcoin going below 30,000. And I could see that too, right? What the market loves to do, it loves to sweep previous highs or lows, just like it did here, right? Price broke the high just to come back down, right? So I can see price doing the same thing. Come down here, break the low, right? Before reversing. So that could be 29, 28, 25,000 before going back up, all right? Now, this is just off the daily. On the weekly, right, we do still got some imbalance zones. I really don't want to touch these levels, right? So I'm not going to scare you guys out here. Like I said, I would love to see price just hold, maybe come back here, break these lows, and then go back around and continue the bull run, all right? But you got to remember, if price comes down here and retests these lows, you got to understand, look how much time it took, all right? This is not an overnight process. You got to think from April 21 came, retest this low, right? So this was pretty much the entire year. Came up, rallied to the upside, made that major retracement back in April, May, June, rallied up one more time. So now we're looking for one more retest here, all right? And if this holds, then yes, we can see another big rally to the upside, all right? But for now, this is what I want to see, especially on the smaller time frame. And it's actually already doing it, right? Basically get a nice correction, a nice flag. So we want to see a nice correction like this, right? The same way price did it over here, right? Same way price did it over here. Boom, right? And those who've been following me for the last several years, you know, after an impulse, you get a correction, you know what's coming next. A nice continuation, all right? So that's what I see for Bitcoin, okay, guys? Again, this is about being aware and understanding what the market is doing from a technical standpoint. Yes, Bitcoin is going to continue to rise. Yes, it is the future. It's already here. We all understand that. But for all my investors out there, if you think you can just come in and buy and sell, for those who are just buying the dips every time it drops and just buying the dips, you are setting yourself up for failure. You must understand first what is happening on the charts. All right, we go to crypto coinmarket.com or any other platform where you look at, you know, cryptocurrency. All right, we understand price, we understand market cap, we understand the volume, we understand the circulating supply, we understand all of that. And for those who don't notice, real quick, I wanted to throw that out there, guys. In order to get the market cap, and the reason why certain coins, somebody talked about this in my comments on one of my last videos. I wanted to bring this up. There's a reason why, for example, Tether, right? Tether is number 4 cryptocurrency in the world. Tether will never, right? Current price right now is $1, will never reach the price of Bitcoin. Why is that? Well, couple of reasons. Number one, you got to look at not only the price, but the circulating supply. If you look at the current circulating supply, right, it is way more than Bitcoin. Bitcoin's only at 18 million, right? 18 million. Tether is at over 75 billion. There's way more Tether than there is of Bitcoin. All right. So if you take the price, right, and you multiply by the circulating supply, that's going to give you the market cap. All right. Take the price, multiply by the circulating supply, that gives you the market cap. So if you guys notice, the circulating supply for Bitcoin is a lot less than all these other coins. So you can't tell me Cardano is going to one day be at 49,000. All right. You can't tell me Solana is going to be at 49,000. You can't tell me Tether is going to be at 49,000. All right. Especially when one day we're going to stop making Bitcoin, which I was told is going to be, I read one article, it's supposed to be like 20, 35, 40, somewhere around there, right? They're going to make about like 21 million and then that's it. There's no more. See, that's what gives value to something, right? When there's a limited supply. The reason why a Picasso painting is so valuable because it's one of a kind. There isn't multiple duplicates. The reason why the US dollar, right, keeps devaluating every single day because our government, the US government, keeps printing the dollar every single day. And it's not backed by nothing. It used to be backed by gold, but it's not backed by nothing. So because it's not backed by nothing and we print it every single day, we have trillions in circulation. Guess what? The value of the dollar is pretty much nothing. That's why inflation is through the roof in the United States, right? Not just the United States, so many other countries as well. But to get back to what I was saying, so when you look at Bitcoin and you see all of this here, all right, cool. I know long-term, this is still going to go up. This is still a great investment. But we have to be smart and understand we can't just buy anywhere. So if I'm looking at this and I know price has potentially a chance to come back down to anywhere between 39,000 to 30,000, why would I start buying when I hear this notion? Just buy the dip, buy the dip. Every time it drops, just keeps buying, right? Your dollar, right, your investment would go a long way the more this pulls back. See, the more price drops on these cryptocurrencies, the more you can buy of that coin. So for example, I'm in Atari, right? Atari is one of my favorite investments. All right. If I know Atari, let me go over here. What's the price of Atari? See, if I know Atari's at 9 cents right now, about a week and a half ago was at 15 cents. So to put this in perspective, let me get my calculator out. Let's put this in perspective. If I have $1,000, right? About a week and a half ago, Atari was trading around like 15 cents. And I divide that 1,000 by 15. Right, it's going to give me 6,600 coins, 6,600 tokens. Take that same 1,000 divided by 9 cents. That gives me 11,000. Right, that's over a 5,000 token difference right there. Right. So from an investment standpoint, where would I rather invest that 1,000? At 15 cents or at 9 cents? At the 9, I'm going to get more bang for my buck. So in actuality, when the market is pulling back, when I see Bitcoin and I see, Ripple, right, I see opportunity, right? I see massive, massive opportunity here. All right. Yes, my portfolio may be down a little bit, but if I know at the end of the day, this is the future, this is going up, guys, we're still, crypto is still brand new. There's millions of people who still don't know nothing about crypto, don't even got a wallet set up, right? This is the future. And I know at the end of the day, Ripple's gonna be back at $3, $5, $6, $5, $10, whatever. All right, I actually want to see these pullbacks happen. I want to see these corrections happen because this gives me a better buying opportunity. It's going to give me more bang for my buck when I invest, right? Because I know the more coins that I collect of this, when this does take off, I'm going to make a greater return. All right. I just want to make sure that I'm not just buying at any place. Why would I buy here when I know the market is going to pull back here? Why would I buy here? I've been telling you guys, right? Do not buy Ripple at $1. It's going to pull back under $1. Let it pull back. So I got Ripple getting back to about 50 cents, right? It could potentially get back to 21. I don't really see that. I'd be happy at the 50, but I know I have some buying, right? Targets at 50, potentially getting back to maybe 25 cents, maybe, all right? But I know sure for 50, we already at 79 cents, all right? So this is about being smart and understanding, right? If this gets down here, this is definitely where I would want to look to invest my money as opposed to buying when it was at $1.30, all right? So speaking of Ripple, right, this is another great opportunity. As you can see, it's actually making a double top on that daily, well, weekly. See it right here, double top, finish. So we should see about 58 cents soon. Boom, that'll be a great target. And then potentially, like I said, maybe back down to 24. So from here, over here, that's where I want to invest. I don't want to invest up here. When price came up here back in May, June, I wasn't looking to invest. I said, no, this is not a good area. Let this pull back first. Let this pull back first, and then I'll go long. All right. Ethereum, same thing. Now, Ethereum had a bigger retrace, right? Because Ethereum right now is pretty much supporting all these networks. But I know there's going to be a major pullback because look at that weekly. This weekly is so overbought. There's going to be pullbacks on this. So believe it or not, I want to watch price around low 3,300. And I could see price getting there. All right. Somewhere around 3,000, maybe under there. And then, boom. What I want to see, and which is happening now, I want to see a pullback, a retest, right around this area here. Getting a nice correction. All right. Great target area right in here. All right. So for my day traders or for even my investors, so if you're in Ethereum and you don't want to ride this pullback, no problem. Look to potentially cash out when it gets back to around 43, maybe a little bit higher, 44, right? For my traders who potentially shorting this be a great short area. And then start going long again once price gets to around here, down to below 34, around 33, 2,900. All right. Solana. Same thing. All right. This is how. See, me and my team, we knew this was coming. We weren't surprised. We weren't shocked. We've been talking about this for absolutely months. We were like, do not buy, do not sell, do not buy at these all-time highs with these cryptos. Wait for the pullback. Now that we're getting a pullback, perfect. This is what we wanted, right? This is what we wanted. All right. So while everybody's freaking out, trying to figure out what they're going to do, if they should stay in their, investments in these cryptos, so many people, I'm selling, no, right? Again, if you got in at the top, right, bad timing. Okay, very, very bad timing. Now, the market pulling back, for all my smart investors, you're excited right now because this is a golden opportunity for you to get massive bang for your buck right here. All right, you don't want to buy at these all-time highs. You want to buy low. Guys, let's always keep in mind, right? The goal is to what? Buy low, sell high. Buy low, sell high. So when the market is trending and you see it going higher and higher and higher, that is not the time to buy. When it's crashing and it's pulling back and it's dropping lower and lower, now's the time to buy, right? You don't go into a real estate market and buy when the market is hot, when housing is at an all-time high. No, you wait for the market to make some corrections, some pullbacks, and then boom, then you start investing. Then you look for that dream home you want because you can get it for a bargain. So I'm looking for Solana to come back to around 154, 155, and then go long. All right. Same thing with Shiba. All right. So again, this, right? So Shiba hasn't dropped the way Bitcoin and some other coins, right? It hasn't gone crazy, just a little bit. It's still around the area I said would be good to start investing in, right? Might drop a little bit more, but I said right around here, which is still good. So you're not down heavy, right? I actually got into Shiba right around here. So I'm not down heavy, but those who got in last month, October, anywhere here, when it got up here, all that hype, right? You're crying right now. You're like, should I pull out? Going crazy? Never buy during an impulse. Wait for the correction. If there's anything you learn from me, always wait for the correction. Always wait for the pullback because there always will be. All right. So I'm looking for Shiba right around here and then go long. Right. This previous high will get broken. A new high will be created. So now, right, we're in a nice daily retest. This is a good time to invest. Perfect. Love it. Same thing with Kishu. All right. Same thing. Kishu, pull back. All right. Even with the small drop. Investing here, probably look to invest some more. You're looking for that. Break that high. Boom. Trust me, a lot better than all those people who bought over here, right? One thing I don't like to do is follow the masses, right? When everybody was on social media and, get in Shibu, get in Kishu, buy here, buy there. No, right? This is where you want to pull out your chart, see where the market is at and go, okay, all right, I see the hype. I get it. This was where the hype was. I get it. Cool. But I don't want to buy here. I want to wait for that pullback. I want to wait for that correction. So anywhere around here, boom, I like this. Good areas to start investing, and you'll easily double, triple your investment. Easily. Right? Cardano. See, I had my guys in our group. We started cashing out around 230. When it went up to 280, pretty much hit a high of 3. I said, look to either, right, cash out some cash out some of your investment. Now, I understand some people got down here. You don't need to cash out. Just keep holding your positions, right? Just keep holding your position. Remember, all this is a pullback, And looking for Cardano to come back under $1, right? Somewhere around here, and then go long, right? Pullbacks are gonna happen. See, pull, boom, pull back, right? Get back under $1 and then start going long, right? My favorites, I'll be honest with you guys. I love Atari. I love a Gala, right? Any Gala games, any games in the metaverse, I'm all for, right? See, when Gala came out earlier in November, made a run to around 83 cents, and now pulling back, making that correction. So probably see it come back to around 34, almost there, and then look to go long. Always wait for a correction. I'll bring out my fibs from this low to that high, right? One of the sweet spots at 618. Boom, 618, want to look for, even if it pulls back to that 786. Start looking to go long. But you never, ever want to buy during the impulse. Never buy here, right? Always wait for a pullback. Love Gala, love Atari, love Ripple, went over Ripple, love Cardano, love XLM, Stellar, another one, another gold mine. As you can see from this chart already here, been talking about it, right? Let it get down. Right, I see it. I see Stellar getting around probably 25, 22. Right, 25, 22. Come inside, got this imbalance zone here, and then start going long. All right, long term with this. Bring the monthly out. All right, definitely gonna touch that $1. Definitely gonna break this high. See right here, see this monthly, right? This is where I want to start getting some more orders in. I like this zone right here, right? So that's XLM, that's Ripple. Oh, NEM, I absolutely love NEM. NEM is another one, right? Back down to 12 cents. Look where NEM was at. NEM was at 23, right? Told everybody, let it come back. Once it gets back to around 10 cents, this is where you really want to get in. I absolutely love this price point. I absolutely love it, right? NEM has hit an all-time high of $2. We know with these cryptos, they're always going to double their previous high. Look at Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin, when it rallied in 2017, it went to 19,000, and then boom, more than tripled, right? Ethereum, same thing, about 1,100, went all the way to a high of 48. So with NEM, not going to be no different, right? Think about this, guys. You get in now. As always, bring out that calculator. If I take a nice $1,000 investment, divide that by current price, 12 cents. Gives you about 8,300, right? NEM coins. This thing goes to $2, right? Just breaks the high. I'll go to 250. Just put this in perspective. You turned your $1,000 into 20K, over 20K. That's absolutely amazing. You're definitely not getting that at the bank. That's a great, great investment. So even though the crypto market is pulling back, all these cryptocurrencies are dropping, they're falling. Doesn't matter what you're pretty much invested. It's been a brutal last 48 hours, but I don't want you guys to panic. If anything, I want you to look from the mindset, from my point of view of, okay, this is an opportunity for me to get better positions. This opportunity for me to stack up even more tokens and coins in my portfolio. So now when this really takes off, instead of making only, you know, a 10, 20, 30, 50% return, now I'm making 100% return, 300% return, 1,000% return, right? I'm really making a life-changing return on these investment plays. So don't get scared when the market pulls back. Just be aware the market will always pull back. The market's never going to rally to the upside forever, guys. The market cannot go in one direction forever. All right. So when it's going in one direction, when it's on its bull run, great, you're making money. The next time it goes on its bull run, which is going to be in the next, like I said, 18 months. When you invest in these guys, into these coins, guys, you should always go with the mindset of at least 18 months. 18 months, perfect. While this is pulling back, I know there's gonna be a consolidation period. This is gonna take time. All right, perfect. I know within the next 12 months, my portfolio is gonna be here. All right, and by then I would turn my 1,000, 2,000, whatever you invested into, you know, into 20 grand, 50 grand, 100K. For some of you guys, 7 figures, right? But just be smart. Don't think you can just buy anywhere. Don't think you can just invest anywhere. There's always pullbacks, as you can see. Always pullbacks. Always pullbacks. Always. Always pullbacks. Right? There's always pullbacks. So as long as you keep that in mind, when you're investing, when you're trading, you'll be all right. All right. Just don't buy anywhere. Just don't invest anywhere. So as always, guys, this is just my point of view. All right. I'm not a financial expert. I'm not a financial advisor, guys. Please always do your due diligence. Please always read up, study, but be smart. All right, guys, always be smart. Always do your due diligence. Don't just follow hype. Make sure that everything you invest in has real utility, has a real purpose, and let's always make this money. All right, guys. So that's it. That's all I wanted to go over today. Once again, I appreciate your time. As always, like, share, comment, subscribe, and make sure in the description below, you jump in my new Telegram so you can get all the updates on crypto, on how to join my group. Message me, email me if you have any questions, any concerns. I'll see you guys on the next video. As always, take care, stay blessed. We are out.